Timeless closets and cabinetry. Wendy Scott joining us here live today from the closet. Excited to have her here. And please tell us a little bit about your company, what you do, and what we're going to do today.
Absolutely. We are waiting for our special guest to come back. We're having a little technical difficulty. So I am Wendy Scott, owner of Timeless Closets and Cabinetry, where elegance meets organization. And we are designing closets and specialty pieces for your home to make your life much more pretty and much more organized.
Yay!
And you can reach me at Timeless Closets Cabinetry. That is for my website, my Facebook, and my Instagram. Phone number is 908-975-9381. And let's hear, we could see Allanna. Can we hear her?
Yes.
Yeah. See, it fixed. Perfect. And tell us who Allanna Bell is.
Allanna is owner of Allanna is owner of Optimization Dolls. We're a custom closet and home organization company. Good morning, ladies. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Good morning. It is fine. Great to have you here. And Allanna, how can we reach you?
You can reach me on Instagram at OPM Dolls across all social media platforms and at optimizationdolls.com, or for short, opmdolls.com.
Awesome. Wendy, what do you have in store for us today? Tell us a little bit about the process, how the two of you work together.
So I met Allanna through the ACSP, which is the Closet Association, and she was on a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and we were talking to organization, and she's not here to shame us. She is here to educate us and get us excited about organizing our life. So we're going to, no PowerPoint, we're going to chit chat because that's what we do best. And Allanna has something to talk about with us today about our upcoming season. So Allanna, I'm going to let you tell us what we're doing today because we both have our homework.
Yay.
Okay, yes, you both have your homework. So as you know, the fall season, our clothes are really bulky, right? And when you think about closets up north versus down south, like we don't have these huge closets. So I'm going to share some tips to help you stay organized and get organized for the fall. So let's jump right in because I know time is limited. Let's start with scarves. I'm going to show you a fun way to fold your scarves. I know, Jill, you don't have a scarf, but I'm going to show you a fun way to fold your scarves. Now, you know closet space is limited, so sometimes you don't have space for the scarf racks because the racks get really bulky and fat, right? So you can go to any home craft store and buy one of these amazing rings, and I'm going to show you how I use this ring, and you can hang it on the back of your door with the hook. Okay? So let's take for instance,
Allanna, is there a difference on what's better, to hang the scarf or fold it, or it just matters based on the space that you have available?
So the thing is it does matter on the space you have available, but it's so many different ways that you can hang scarves. So usually, you know, we use the pretty ring scarf racks to match our closet hardware that pulls out. But as you know, my dolls have too many scarves. Women have too many scarves, right? So I try to find alternative ways where you can display them and get to them easily. And then, so this is just one more way, because you can, once you get the scarves on here, you can still hang it. So you can put it on a little hook and still hang it. But the whole point is it's flat because you utilize the space going around as opposed to it being bulky and thick.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hang my scarves in the winter on a regular coat hanger that's for the coats, and they just bulk up, and you can only put like 2 or 3, and then this you can do a full circle and make it flat and put it underneath, and then still put the jackets on top.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, because think about the hook you have on the back of your door for your rope, right?
Okay.
You can do a double hook, and you can put this on the second hook where you'll still have space to utilize the top hook. Ooh. So then you're utilizing all the space as opposed to just one hook on the top.
But how do you make that pretty
fold? Isn't that super cool? Us? Yes. So let me show you.
Show us the pretty.
So even if you have a thick scarf, thin scarf, you're going to open it up, fold it into half, another half, as small as you can get it. You keep going in halves until you can get it as thin as you can.
Okay.
Then you even it up. So there it goes, it's even. And then you want to take your hoop. You can put the hoop on your arm. You're just going to put it like this. So you're just laying it down. you're going through it. Can you guys see me? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you.
So you just put it through like this, pull it up so it's next to the other one, and then just pull.
Is that almost
So now
like the
you
way you're
have-
folding and wearing it around your neck? You're just doing the same thing, but on the hoop?
On the ring. On the ring. And if you notice, each one holds the next one in place. So you can keep going. So you can literally get, I mean, and these are like really long scarves. You can get about 7 on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is that, by
So-
the way? Where do we get that metal thing from? It looks like
So
just
you
a-
can get it from any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Amazon. You can order them online. And I'll be honest with you, this is a small one. I have a really big one, but it's like a little overwhelming to kind of show because there's so many scarves on it. But
yes.
they have 3 sizes. So if you have really small scarves that you wear on your suit, little silk scarf, then you use a smaller one. But if you have big, thick, bulky scarves, then use the big one. But I love it. Look how easy that is.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It looks really good. Do you want me to do it one more time?
Yes.
Go one
Okay.
more time.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm
let's do
gonna
it
come
on
over.
this one because it's thicker. This one is thicker.
Well, I don't have a scarf.
So
I have a
let's do it on
blanket.
this one because it's thicker.
Let's pretend I have a mini scarf. I have a little blanket because I didn't have a scarf. So, but I'm just trying to get the,
Mine's still in storage too.
yeah. I have a little kid's blanket, but I'm trying to fold. I mean, it's just too small, but getting the concept down.
So you open it all. So Jill, open it all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So you open it all the way up and then
Okay.
fold.
Uh-huh.
And then you just keep folding
Folding. Okay.
until you get it as thin as you possibly can.
Okay.
Now, some of the thicker scarves, you may have to leave them a little thicker, but
Thicker.
it's fine.
Yeah. This would be like a
Yeah,
thicker
if they're
scarf.
like really
Okay.
thick,
Yeah.
like your Burberry scarves.
Let's just get an idea. So then,
And like Wendy said, you're doing the same thing as if you were,
yep, I'd put it
Put it on
over
your
like
back.
this. Okay.
you're putting it through. And so then at that point, you're just going through the hole and you're just pulling it through.
And if I had a hole, I'd, oh, wow.
Yeah. And you see how this one is thicker, but it'll
Yeah.
still do it. It's thick.
I love it,
but it'll still
Allanna.
do it, and it'll stay in place.
And it's so pretty. It looks like decor.
Exactly.
You got like
know,
a 4th
I
of July
bring you
theme
something-
going on for a 4th of July party. Put those outside. That looks great.
Yeah. So I had to bring you something fun. I had to bring you ladies something fun. Okay. So next we're gonna get into folding hoodies.
Ooh,
So you can fold hoodies. You got your hoodies, ladies?
I got my.
we got our hoodies.
Yay. Okay. So we're gonna fold hoodies 2 different ways.
These are the worst.
So
I'm
this
really
is gonna
bad.
be the first way,
Uh-huh.
and I'll show you in detail. And this is gonna be the second way, just flat.
Ooh.
This is like Marie style folding.
Wow. I don't even know how to get started. These take up so much bulk in my drawers. Yeah. It's just because I don't know what to do with the bulky part.
All right.
Yeah.
In honor of Allanna, we both have North Carolina sweatshirts.
Oh,
Hoodies.
gosh.
Okay.
Look at this. I
Oh,
got
look at you
South
guys.
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay. So first you're gonna take your hoodies.
Mhm.
You're gonna lay it down flat. Can you ladies see me good?
Yes.
Yes.
And you're laying, hold on, the back, the hood on the,
Yeah, you're laying it down forward.
got it. I'm looking at the front. Correct. Okay.
Okay. So at that point, you're gonna fold it over
Okay.
once. Like that, nice and neat.
Hold
when
on.
you
And the
fold it
arm,
over
the
once-
arm should be like vertical with it, or I would put it in a triangle. No. So down
Yeah,
straight.
we're gonna shape the arm now.
Oh, okay, okay.
When you flip the first part over,
Yeah.
because it depends on how thick the sweater is.
Got it.
When you flip the first side over, consider how thin you want it to be. It'll make it thicker.
Okay, okay.
But how thin you want it to be. And then you're gonna take your arm,
Uh-huh.
fold it over once, and then flip it down.
Ooh.
So where it's 100% symmetrical and even with the fold.
Oh my gosh, you're so good.
Okay?
Mhm.
Then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side.
Okay.
So we got that nice and flat. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the arm. So
And
we brought the
fold
arm
it.
in,
So you bring
and
it.
then, yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna bring it in, and then it's flat. Okay.
Ooh,
And then we're going to flip. So again,
knife.
if you're putting this on the shelf and you want a bulky, you want it slim, but you want to fit, let's say, if you have 12 inches, you can fit 4.
Okay.
You can make them tighter. You can do a tighter ball. So 1, 2, and then when you flip it, you have your hood.
2.
Now, if it's going to be exposed, it's 2 things you can do if it's going to be exposed. So retail style, what we used to like to do is to go like this for the top one because it just looks really good.
Yeah, yours looks so good. Mine looks okay.
But another thing you can do with the hood, if you want to keep it from moving around, if you are putting it in a drawer, put the hood around it to hold it. So now if you're putting it in a drawer, you can just tuck, have any strings. So now if you're putting it in a drawer, it'll hold it and it can sit like a little library.
Cute is that? I never thought about putting the hood in the whole thing. Oh my gosh.
Kind of like a pillowcase
it'll
when you
hold
tuck
it so
everything in a
it won't
pillowcase.
I mean, it's hard to see mine, but look.
Yay!
Never done that. Wow, that makes, wow.
Wendy, let me see yours.
I think I did mine wrong.
No,
So
I think
I tucked mine into the hood.
Wrong.
I got strings hanging somewhere, but I'll figure that out.
No, you can put the strings inside the neck, like where the zipper is. But that's fine, Wendy, because now how you put things in drawers, you can just sit it and see it'll stay. It won't move.
Right.
that is so cool.
You know? So
yeah. And for packing, right?
Yeah, for packing, that's good. No, but for packing, this way is better. So if you notice, this is a half fold.
Right.
Yeah.
So for packing, you want to lay it flat for packing.
Okay.
And then you half fold. See? So you take it and so you lay it down the same way, and then it's a half fold.
Okay.
Okay? So because that's just a little bit easier for packing.
Cool.
And then you want to cross the arms across as opposed to down. Yep. So you see how nice that is? So now when you're folding it this way.
Oh, I like this way. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I like this way too.
Well, I say that now, but then I don't know. I like this little.
I haven't figured out the hood yet.
Neither have I.
Yeah, so with the hood, the hood should kind of bend with it, and then you just pull it down nice and flat.
Okay, yeah.
And I like this way for folding, and it looks really neat this way, and I find that men prefer it this way.
Oh my gosh. I totally messed mine up. Wait,
Okay,
one more time. Just go. Could you do
this one as flat as can be?
That is so awesome. I lost mine because I dropped half the stuff on the desk. So here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start it down flat, right?
Down flat, and it's down the other way this time, right?
Yeah. So then you're just gonna fold it in half, like right under the shoulders.
Okay. Then
so right under where you still have space here on the shoulders.
Yep.
And then just fold the arms over.
Cool.
And then your hood is gonna fold with it. So even if you put like a little and your hood is fine. So then you're gonna flap that over. And you kind of like fold. Can you see the inside of the hood is kind of folded in?
Yeah.
And then even if you want to take these and tuck it, you can just tuck them in.
Okay.
And then I think this is my favorite way.
I think this is my favorite way too.
Oh, wow.
Because you can get so many on top of.
Yeah, look at this. Seamless.
You can get so many flat, but this way.
Look at us.
This way is good for kids too, though.
Yes.
Because sometimes with kids, you have a lot of upper shelf space. So this is really good for folding kid sweaters. Okay.
I need to redo my whole cabinet.
I know, right?
This is the way you do it for packing too, right?
Yes, because it's flat.
So I'm going to make you both laugh.
My
husband was talking to me this morning because we're going to Outer Banks in a couple weeks, and he has decided, and he has done this before, that he's going to pack everything he doesn't want to bring home, all the clothes he wants to throw out and purge. He's going to throw them in a black trash bag, take them to the Outer Banks, wear it, and throw it away each day.
Guys, that's smart. But you know another thing?
But
if
give
you're
it away.
traveling a lot, so this is crazy. If you're traveling a lot, for instance, like my son going back and forth to Japan for school, they're very respectful of space, so his suitcases can't be so big. So on that note, what we would do is we fold. So after folding, we would roll.
Oh.
So in his suitcase, everything is rolled. But when it comes to hoodies, they're thicker. So he didn't, this summer, he didn't have that many hoodies. But anything you fold flat, you can, if you roll it really nice, it won't wrinkle up.
Awesome.
Allanna, do you happen to know how different this is from military folding? Because I know, like, when my dad was alive,
Oh my gosh,
being able to fold for the militaries, because they have these big giant duffel bags and they need to get these things wherever they're going. So it's very specific on how they fold. Is this similar to that or a little different?
So for instance, this is a t-shirt. So military style would be, so they would fold it over once.
There's actually military stuff. This is, wow.
Well, listen, my dad had the best folded underwear in the drawer. Yeah, it's very specific for packing purposes on how they fold.
And see how slim that is?
That is so cool.
It's so slim, the stick up to the shirt. Okay.
It's also to avoid wrinkles, right?
Yes.
Or minimize.
And this is kind of how I packed my son for Japan. His whole suitcase. Like the video almost went viral.
No way.
And look how small that is. So everything, and you also want to fold in a way where you know what it is. So this is a graphic tee.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I can, when he was grabbing his clothes, he could see, okay, this is the graphic tee this has on it. So you fold it that way.
That is so cute. Can we put a rubber band around it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another cool thing is this is the perfect way to sit them in a drawer.
Wow.
Because imagine how many you can get in a drawer. So a regular 24-inch drawer, you can get three rolls of t-shirts like this. And it's perfect for the kids. You can do that with underwear. Especially with kids, you have a lot of little items. If you do this, you'll save space.
Little underwear, little socks. I do. They're 7 and 9, so that's awesome.
Yes. So you see, it's like a little. Or another thing, Jill, if you in the fall, a really good thing is, they have like little dividers. You can get them at Target. You can get them anywhere. With like 5 little openings, and you can plan the kids' outfits out for the week. So if you fold their items like this and their bottom underwear, and you can actually plan their outfits, and it does save a lot of space. And that way they can pick and choose what they want to wear that day.
I love this. That is so cool.
Okay, so we have one more. Yep. And this is, do you have the regular sweaters?
Regular.
So everyday. There we go. Yay. Okay. So these are our everyday sweaters.
So cozy. So old. So cozy. Oh, it disappeared.
So you're going to lay it down the same way. Forward.
Okay.
And take the arms, fold the arms in once.
Okay.
Fold the arms in once here. You can, and then you just pull it over once. Pull it over twice. And then it's kind of the same thing. You kind of roll.
Oh, Allanna, so did you fold that sweater in thirds?
Yeah, so this one, yeah. So I went one. No, so I just went, in thirds. So one.
Oh, I started rolling too early then. Wait.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, if it's flat, you're going midway, like under the sleeve. And then you fold over one more time, which brings you kind of over the bulk of the sleeve.
Wow.
And then you get a perfect fold.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
if you're going to be putting these in the drawers, then you can do a 3-fold, Wendy.
I don't have enough space on my desk.
So let's say if you're putting them in a drawer and you want to, so then you don't go as far. just a little bit.
Okay.
You're gonna go one more time, and then you would do 3. Because then now when you place it in your drawer, it's kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
And then you can kind of squish them in between. You know, like I call them like a library of sweaters or a library of shirts. But even if you do it with the t-shirts, and you have them lined up, or you do it with the sweaters, you can probably get a row of 2.
Wow. And then
But if you're going to be putting them on a
fold it
shelf,
again.
Yeah.
I'm making it into a little munchkin thing. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel so nice. I never thought about folding my clothes like this. Okay.
Mm.
Most of us, but most of my drawers are popping out with crap that I have to get rid of that I don't. And I try to make as much space as possible. I lay everything flat. It's not working.
But the thing is, because the thing is, think about it this way. When you lay it flat, right? You have, let's say if your drawer is 18 inches deep, you can put 2 flat rows of maybe like 6 shirts. But if you fold it into a little library, look how much space you're taking up. So you can probably get about 10 of these in each row. So as opposed to getting 20 shirts in, you can get 35 shirts in.
We can go shopping, Jill.
Yay! But no more shoes for you, Wendy. Maybe since last week more?
No.
Yes. Oh, okay.
No.
So did you retire anymore? No.
Oh. I mean, well, this is the boot seasons too. So during boot season, what I do recommend, like if you have a hall closet or if you have a mudroom area, this is a good time to start to switch items out. Because the thing is, if you don't do it, you keep some of your summer shoes down there. And then the kids are starting to transition into fall clothes. And then you have a hodgepodge of all of this in your mudroom or your entryway closet. So for my entryway closet, I switch everything out, but I leave space for me to add additional items like when I'm coming in and out in the fall. Another good thing to do is to switch out your clothes. So you can use an under the bed organizer. You can use an under the bed tote. I recommend when you're switching out, you shouldn't have more than 1 tote or like 1 thing of clothes. And the reason I say that is that means you have too many. You need to go.
I need more space. I need more space.
Do you vacuum pack them, Allanna, or does that matter?
You can. Mm-hmm. So you can vacuum pack, to me, sweaters. I don't really like my denim shorts. I don't vacuum pack it because so much can fit in. Because I'll fold them the same way. I'll kind of fold them the same exact way. So that way, like the pack is this big. So imagine if I fold them into like this little library style. It's a little thicker, but then I call it library style, right? Like a little book. So, and then I sit them, in a row, then I can fit, oh my goodness, I can fit so many in one. But during that time I would recommend going through, seeing what doesn't work. If you did not wear it for a little while, it's time to get rid of them. And clothes dry rot. So we go through this with the dolls all the time. So fall season, a really big thing. If you have faux leather, you have to do the faux leather test. Okay. So the faux leather test is taking your leather garments and stretching them.
Okay.
Just giving them a tug. A really hard tug. Not like to break it, but like to go like that. Because if it's over 6 years, usually they dry rot, but it won't happen until you're wearing it and you will be embarrassed. The same thing happens with your boots. So if you have boots that you haven't worn in a long time, you need to do the same test, kind of put them on, move around the house in them, because a lot of times after 7 to 8 years, if it's not like a really, really expensive brand, they will fall apart. I did a video on that as well, and I was blown away how many women said, oh my gosh, Allanna, this has happened to me. And they're like wearing a pleather jacket and you look cute and it's peeling in the back and you don't know. So that's one of my biggest tips. Any faux leather pants, we all have them. We have the faux leather jackets. Do the test. So you take them and you just go like this.
Okay. To
see if it comes apart. And I can guarantee you, probably the next time you talk to Wendy, you're like, oh my gosh, I did this test.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's another big tip for fall. All of your leather boots, leather jackets, and your your pleather pants like you have to do the test.
Beautiful. Wow. Thank you for the, now I have to get these back into the drawer and put them away, but this is great tips. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, you need to pull everything out.
What about, I like at stores, when they put like the tissue paper in the bag when you buy something, should we be putting tissue paper between each sweater or no? Like, is there anything that's going to prevent it from like wrinkling less, like a dryer sheet for the smell? Any other tips to put in between our stacked up stuff or no?
I wouldn't recommend it. What I would recommend
Might
is
stain it.
right. But the thing is, if you're putting it away for the season, I would recommend to wash it.
Okay. All right.
Because sometimes with hoodies, we can throw them on and throw them off and throw them on 2 or 3 times before we wash them because it's a layering piece, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have to wash a hoodie every single time. But before you put them away, I would recommend that you wash them. Really look at them. Is this something I'm going to wear next year? Do I need to shave some of the lint balls off of it? Because you can take the little razor you use to do your eyebrows to kind of shave the lint balls off of it and put it away. But that's what I would recommend, washing it and going through your stuff and making sure that if it's stuff you're not going to wear, to get rid of it,
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And Allanna.
Well, you're so welcome.
Wow, we got to wrap this up. So Wendy, do the honors.
You can reach me at timelessclosetsandcabinetry.com. That is my name for all my social media platforms. And Allanna, go ahead.
And you can reach me on all social media platforms at OPM Dolls, OPMDOLLS, and on opmdolls.com. This was fun, ladies.
Always. Thank you so much. This is awesome. I love this. Thank you for bringing her on. Wendy from Timeless Closets, thank you for being here. Always excited to have you. Great series. Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
You got it. Have a great day. And happy Labor Day weekend, guys. Enjoy.
You too.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Bye.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.